A Rockhoof and a Hard Place. For some reason, that makes me think of that one episode. It was like the two cliffs and then the two like feuding families that I thought were like implied to be incestual families.
Kind of feels like they're implying that these two families are inbred.
That's all I remember about that one. I guess it's just like Rockhoof. That name makes me think of whatever that episode was called. But I'm guessing this will be a mod episode then, because like Rockhoof, so rocks and mod does rocks. So I don't know. I think the mod episodes have actually been my, like, I guess you could say favorite, though that's a very loose definition of the word favorite. Like, it's just the ones I hate the least, I guess. Apart from the small handful of good episodes. Still, like, I threw the same, like, feeling every time. Or it's just like, before I watch, I'm thinking, okay, this can't be that bad. I must just be exaggerating when when I'm watching it. Like, I can't comprehend how it could be that bad. But then, like, when I get to it, I can almost guarantee when I get to this, I'm just gonna slowly get more and more bored and annoyed. I don't know. What? This guy. This is the guy that, like, dug the magic trench or something, right? Oh, right. He's one of those, like, fancy people that were in limbo. And he got, like, revived or whatever. That thing looks so different. Like, it looks like a picture that was like photoshopped into it. So I guess they're just going through all these other characters now. So I don't know, maybe that's what the next couple episodes will be as well. Fruit joke. I don't know, I guess that could be a interesting thing to talk about these characters. There was that one about the beard guy, so I feel nothing so far though, after that cold open. So he's a teacher now. All I can think of is Shrek. I mean, it's just the accent. That's the same, but like, all I hear is Shrek. Yak like weird thing. Let the shipping begin. Between a child and... I think he's literally supposed to be 1,000 years old. Also, for some reason, this guy makes me think of like a Skyrim character.
My job is to serve the Jarl.
I don't know why. And then, like, I don't know. For some reason, I hate the orange dragon, like, the least out of the, like, student characters. Oh, look. This guy loves breaking shit. Like, I don't get what I'm supposed to be entertained by. Like, most of the time when I see a show that I don't like, it's very obvious what people like about it. It's like, oh, they like the drama. Oh, they like the jokes. They like the crazy shots, the cinematography. But like this, I don't see what people like. I mean, there's the occasional moments where, like, I can see, okay, people like the silly jokes or the cutesy moments. But, like, I don't see much to like about these episodes. Oh, you're just getting some flashbacks. Because he saw fire. Oh, he's saving a school, even though... But the fire's supposed to be there, I'm guessing. Yeah, it's just a bunch of scenes of this guy being like, look, this guy, he doesn't know how to live in modern times. Oh no, he doesn't belong. What was that? Why was that Pinkie Pie joke there? That was like kind of a sad moment. And then like they just completely interrupt that with a dumb joke. It's like what they do in sitcoms, where it's like they're just trying to have an emotional moment and then they just make some really unfunny joke and play a laugh track.
Donkey doodle donkey.
He just said donkey like Shrek. Donkey. God damn it. Oh wait, what? I think that was a joke. Wait, I'm gonna rewind. Oh, he just said he has a rash. That was the joke. In an embarrassing place, so implying it's on his ass. The ass's ass. Wait, would that have been like a correct sentence? Like, oh, there's a funny, hilarious joke. But like back in the old times when they would have called donkeys asses, like would a correct sentence would have been like, your ass's ass is It's like weird. I don't know. Oh no, he's bad at everything. Oh, she just said all the other pillars are fine, so I guess it's just this guy. It's not gonna be like one episode for each thing. Wait, doesn't Glimmer usually have a chair in the fucking map room? What? He's a soldier now? I just feel like they put Shrek into one of these episodes, because there's a few things that I associate with that accent. There's Shrek. There's that one Skyrim voice actor, and there's like one YouTuber. Like that's for some reason those are the three things that come to mind when I think of that accent. This is like some old guy who's just like, back in the old days, times were better. I like this background music more than most of the other shit they do. Mostly just because it like strays far away from normal Western generic shit, like pop music, like most of the songs in this show. What? The evil guy turned good is like he's a writer. Okay, so they're gonna find him a dangerous place. Oh no. He's gonna fuck this up, isn't he? So, of course, he's totally gonna fit in with these boats, but, how is this gonna get fucked? Yeah, wait, what? They just questioned why these characters need boats when they can turn into sea creatures. I mean, I guess you could say it's because they can transport items. Oh no, here comes his idiotic idea. Oh, is he gonna crash the boat now? No, he didn't. He fucking died. Oh, that would have been such a perfect opportunity for a visual pun there. You have, like, the rock split the boat into, like, two halves, and then, like, you have them talking, and then he says, our paths are splitting, and then have, like, the boat split into two different directions. That could have been funny. He basically just told Twilight to kill him. That's dark. Wait, why is Spike sleeping? It's like the middle of the day. Oh, he really wants to die. Oh, wait, he actually is gonna turn him to stone. I guess the students like him, though? Oh, no. They like him, so I make him... Oh no, now the students are sad. Okay, now we're just getting a speech about how the yak relates to this weirdo guy, to how she relates to Shrek. And now he's not gonna kill himself. Feel like I'm supposed to be entertained by this story, but not. How the fuck does he put his shovel on his back? He just, like, snapped it through the, like, strap or whatever. What, so he's gonna be a writer now? I don't know, I guess the main thing about this one is just, like, what old people can offer to the world. Like, offer to young people and stuff. Whoa. Right, so this one is about the shovel guy. That makes me think of Shrek. So basically Shrek is trying to fit in with the rest of the modern world, since he was, like, in limbo or whatever for 1,000 years. So it's like, how is he gonna fit in with all this new shit? He goes to his old village, but it's like an archaeological dig now. He tries to fit in with all the other, or he sees how all the other people that were with him in limbo, how they adapted to the new future. He tries to join the school, he tries to join some other things, and nothing works. And then he literally wants to be turned into a statue, like, basically he wants to kill himself. So that got surprisingly close to suicide. And then, just as he was about to turn into a statue, like Twilight will turn him into a statue, but only temporarily. He's then convinced to stay because the kids at the school like his stories, so he becomes a storyteller. I mean, basically, it's just about old people, like, adapting to modern times and how they don't understand new ways, just out of the nature of being old, and then, you know, how they can still contribute to society or whatever, and give them, you know, their life experience and all that shit. Still very little entertaining about this one. I think I just had a lot more to say, though, like, during it. So I was a lot more engaged with it just because, like, I had more to say, but that was mostly the first half. The second half, I think I was just, like, I didn't say much. I didn't feel pain. And I didn't feel, like, dead inside or that bored. I don't really know why. Maybe it is just because I had more to say. But, like, this didn't feel as bad as a lot of the other ones, but still not much. I guess I give this a 3.5 out of 10. Just kind of exists. Just kind of boring at some points, but not that boring, but very little of merit to, like, warrant watching. I mean, they expand on the people in limbo, so it's like, okay, there's that concept at least. All I could think of, though, is Shrek during this, though, because, like, the shuffle guy just has the same accent. It's the Scottish accent, so it's like, that's just Shrek is the first thing I think of with that accent. It's just like, I don't know, there's certain accents, you know, I just immediately think of the stereotype. Or the stereotype or some character or person. Like, if you hear a southern accent, I just think of the, you know, like the fat guy with a cowboy hat and, like, 3 guns, an American flag on his shirt, drinking beer in like a bright red, or like either bright red or like dark black tractor. You know, just the most offensive stereotype you can think of. That's I don't know. Let's just put those certain accents make me think of those things. Even though they're obviously not what most of those people are like. You're not Shrek just because you have a Scottish accent. Whatever. So yeah, this is an episode. Really forgettable, though. I'm probably, like, most of the season has been very forgettable. I mean, thinking back, like, because this is also, like, the longest amount of time that I've, like, spent watching a season. Since it's been, like, I've been, like, watching a few episodes, waiting a couple days, watching a few episodes, waiting a couple days, and so on. Like, I barely remember this, though. What even was the premiere? It was, like, oh, what was it? I don't even remember. Oh, duh, it was the school. And then there was the mod episode. That's about all I remember off the top of my head. Okay, I'm just rambling now at this point.